Are you ready to react, Kyle?
I'm ready.
We've been playing together for almost a year now, and I thought today might be a good time that we finally learn how to play this game.
In an official capacity.
Yes. Quite a few of you in our comments and in our Discord have requested that we take a look at the new and official Final Fantasy XIV Starter Guide series. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. How do I move, Kyle?
How do you move what? I don't know if they're going to go into that. I don't know. We'll see.
You don't think there's going to be a Waseda overlay?
Oh, well, it's controller, right? So we don't know. I don't know how they're going to do these. We got 5 videos. We got.
Right, don't cover up those bullets. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. I'm not looking. Kyle, before we even hit play, what would you put in the very first video of a Final Fantasy XIV starter guide?
Follow the MSQ. Don't do every quest and don't pick up every quest because it's not worth it.
I would say don't sweat the character you make, because we're going to give you one free whatever the potion thingy is that I still have. So when you realize you could have been hotter, you can correct your error.
Man, but by then you're invested. That's your face. It's been in cutscenes. Not, A Realm Reborn cutscenes, so maybe not the most rocking cutscenes. But I seriously thought about doing a pretty big character change up, and I went into that Fantasia mode, and I exited. I couldn't do it.
Same. I was like, maybe I want to be hotter. No, I can't do it. That's my Warrior of Light. But tell that, Kyle, to the millions of players not millions, but the many players I've talked to that have owned up to the fact that they started as something else and eventually became a cat boy or girl.
As advertised.
Let's look down at our monitors and take a look at this.
All right, let's roll.
Okay. Oh, love those ears.
God, the whole thing is animated.
Yeah.
What?
Got kind of a bounce to it.
I was expecting it to just be in-game graphics.
Nah, they did a whole production. I mean, thigh highs, bunny girls, cat boy, they're hitting their bases.
That cat boy has much broader shoulders than your average cat boy.
I guess. Well, we'll see. Well, she's got little badges. We'll see. Maybe this is like a mascot. We'll get introduced.
Okay, huh?
You bet. Now to pick my class. I love the look of the gladiator. It's just a shame I'll never learn how to be an archer.
Well, that's the beauty of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Your character can actually play every class in the game. Classes are split into 3 roles.
That's something you should know.
Tanks, who hold the enemy's attention and soak up their attacks.
It's one of the big selling points,
There are damage dealing, or DPS classes, who take down enemies as quickly as possible. And healers, who, heal the party.
This was something I struggled to understand the first time I started playing.
But once you reach level 10, you can unlock and change to other classes whenever you like. Also, your character's gender, race, patron deity, or date of birth won't limit any major aspects of your gameplay. And you'll even have the option to change your appearance later in the game.
Dude, the freaking patron deity disclaimer is like the most important thing. I was sweating that for so long. And when you Google it, you get like a list of all the deities. And if you come from a not Final Fantasy background like me, I'm just like, why would we, but hold up. I don't want to read a monster manual to decide my virtual religion.
Is that something you miss? The whole optimization, you got to do an undead to have the maximum spirit for a priest kind of thing?
I've never played that way. I hate that entire mentality. I want nothing to do with it. I never played WoW that way. I've never played any MMO that way. To Final Fantasy's credit, I'm glad that they don't do that. Like, what do I feel like being? Do I want to be a Makote? Do I want to be a cat girl? Wait, that is a cat girl. Do I want to be a Makote? Do I want to be a bunny girl? Doesn't matter.
Oh, they literally advertised it here.
Your appearance later in the game, so don't worry too much.
So they do mention. Yeah. Also, it's the direction most people go.
Yep, exactly. They know their audience.
Okay, play the pick one more time. You go from fully clothed. Let's just call this mid dude, which is a Midlander even an option for here, I think.
He's got some big pirate boots kind of going on.
I mean, I think this is like literally like the starter gear for a Warrior of Light, but like completely covered up too. The Cat Girl Hot Topic special. At least it's honest.
That is amazing. I'm going to start as an archer. No, arcanist. No, lancer. An enemy. Gladiator sounds great. Oh, can't wait to try the others later. Let's do this.
An accurate depiction of me starting this game.
Oh, there they go. They're in
Yeah,
game.
no big deal. Got 12 XP.
You can earn much more experience while enjoying the story. Let me show you how it's done. If you want to succeed, learn to read the map. Fewer random enemies, more main scenario quests, or MSQs. These are the quests you follow to
we called it.
experience the
Yeah.
main story. By completing them, you'll earn some fantastic rewards
Good on them.
and level up much faster.
It's the
You'll
most
also
confusing
have the
thing.
option to follow loads of side quests. These won't impact your main story, but they will help you explore the world and earn gil, experience, and other rewards.
Oh, I'd love to check out my first MSQ.
Great! Then let's get you to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, show off those doors opening. That was something that impressed me
Yeah.
very
Let's
early
promote
on
it.
with Final
See the
Fantasy.
meteor icon above her
You know,
head?
it's true. I was
That's how
impressed
you know
by
you
the
should
doors
talk
as
to her
well.
for your MSQ objective, which will be updated in your main scenario guide as you progress, here on the upper left. Keep a lookout for those icons, as well as other quest types. And you can always
Yeah, my
access
boy,
your journal
Bateron.
to keep
Oh.
track of the quests you have
Okay,
accepted and completed.
So they're going with controller there for the visuals.
Oh, are they?
Right. MSQ. Earn great XP. Got it. Max level, here I come.
The map.
Oh, follow the map. That thing is pretty useful.
All right, so they checked our boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice job. Nice job.
I wouldn't have thought that they would have led with the "Don't worry about your appearance," but I guess it's in order of how you'll experience the game, right? Because you're going to create your character before you actually go in and play. Yeah, so this definitely would have helped me if I had watched this before I started playing.
Just the main quest alone would have been helpful. Just that tip.
I think I got that tip, but I didn't quite understand it. Like I didn't know to look for the MSQ icon, and I think I was level 20 before I realized I could look up in the top left corner, and it would be like, "Hey, you should go do this next." Including, and it was particularly important was job quests. I don't think that mentioned it, did it? I know there's more in the series, but this first one doesn't mention that it'll also point you towards job quests, did it?
It did have a job quest below the main story quest where it pops up there. So they did highlight that particular block is the most important block you should pay attention to. But coming from World of Warcraft, it's almost I know better than the advice I'm getting. I know that when you give side quests, they're going to be exactly where I'm going. So I'm going to be smart about it, and I'm going to do what I want.
But even WoW, in Shadowlands, WoW updated their questing interface to have a different icon for quests that progress the story forward. So even WoW has since adopted this. Oh, that's right. You didn't play Shadowlands at all, did you?
No.
You didn't miss much.
So I did the guess for the first one. What's your guess for video 2? What would be second up?
I don't know. Group content?
It's called Meet Your Fate. Are they really going to go into fates? That seems frightening.
It does seem frightening, although I will say, if I was kind of drawn to them when I first started playing, because they're all over the map. They pepper your starting zones. You're like, oh, what are these things? And the first time I remember something like that was Rift, like those emerging events out in the open world. And so that's what I always think of. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, it's like Rift. It's like an event out in the world. Now, like every MMO has it, but I could see that making sense to have in your second video, because especially because of the way they laid this out, right? If you're in your first video, you're going to like put a lot of emphasis on read your map, learn how to read your map. That's going to be all over your map. And you're going to be like, what are these pink circles? What am I supposed to do here?
Let's find out, shall we?
Let's do it. I love this music, by the way.
That's very chill.
Hey, Kaz. How are your main scenario quests coming along?
Great. Completed a few, gained a few levels. No big deal. But I was wondering about that thing under my main scenario.
Here you go.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, under your MSQ? That's your class quest. When you join a class's guild, you'll get special quests featuring unique storylines, which will help you earn some awesome abilities and gear. Eorzea has guilds for each class, and you can unlock other classes by visiting the guilds in each of the 3 starting cities after reaching level 10. If you want to become a master of different classes, you're welcome to join up and see what each has to offer. For now, let's take a look at your Gladiator class quest.
They should have said, you're welcome to get wildly distracted and see what they have to offer. And some of them are like a bait and switch, because you're going to pick up Gladiator and it starts really awesome. And then you unlock Paladin and all of the wind goes out of the story sails.
If you're not sure what to do, you can always reference your main scenario guide. Whenever you're able to undertake a new class quest, they will show up here under your next MSQ. So be sure to keep an eye out. Let's see what's next.
Oh, right, the Gladiators Guild. Now these are my kind of fighters. Let me talk to the leader to see how to complete my class quest.
She has the best hair, by the way.
It's such a cute little story, too.
It is really good. I'm just about done with it. And I'm not looking
Making
forward
it
to
clear
it.
there's no voice acting.
Looks like Mila wants to test you. Ready to slay some monsters?
I was born ready.
Oh, her in-game character's wearing a
Okay.
helmet. I
First,
thought she
let's
had
review
hair
the
under her
objectives
hair
in your
on our
journal.
cartoon version.
All set? Then let's show them what you've got.
Yeah. Do those low-level quests. Kill the wildlife.
You did it!
Okay,
Now
I don't
we
think
can
this
go
is
back
doing
to
the
Mila
best
to
job of
complete your
making this
quest.
MMO look exciting.
What's that?
Do you want to kill hornets? Yeah. What about these dark little bunny monsters? Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV.
I mean, is that what people come to MMOs for? You know, the chill atmosphere, the grind. You don't want to missell it and make it look like it's all going to be action. And that's a big point of why people play MMOs, is for the slower than normal atmosphere.
It's not why people play Final Fantasy XIV, and so far they haven't once warned you to bring a tissue box because the story is going to reduce you to tears.
Maybe that's coming up. Maybe that's...
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, that player's participating in a full active time event.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
Is
fade.
that-
Of course it
Full
has a
active
full...
time events
Oh my
or
God, I
fates
never
are
knew that's what it
dynamic
was
battles
called.
that appear around
It
a
stands for
course.
something?
They can be boss battles, escort missions, or other events, and help you earn some great rewards. These aren't tied to the main scenario, but are fun optional content that you'll encounter out
There you go,
in the
there's some
open
good
world.
little monsters.
Yeah,
You can
yeah, we're
gauge the
getting there.
fate level here, the time left, and the progress. Any nearby player can join a fate, and higher level players need to temporarily sync their level to the fate to join. This fate is at a perfect level for you though, so if you want
Ooh.
to join, simply enter the fate radius on your map.
To battle!
What? What? Ooh.
Talking about sinking levels, man. If I was on the outside, I would be like, I'm a little overwhelmed.
Ooh, better sync my
Good
level so I
information
can
to
help them out.
have, though.
It is.
And they make it look as easy as it is. It's just a button click.
Nice! You got a gold medal for your contribution and earned a lot of experience.
The gold medal.
Pretty good for your first time. You'll come across loads of fates as
Wait,
you
there's
progress through
medals?
your MSQs in the open world. So keep a lookout for other exciting
Does the medal matter?
challenges.
Oh, another one!
Go back, show me the
Wait,
UI.
that one's level
Do I
20.
sometimes get silver medals? Yeah.
Nice! You got a gold medal for your contribution.
Oh,
You got a gold medal.
I don't think I ever noticed that either.
Do we get medals?
I just thought it was what they showed you when it completes. Honestly, though, most of the time I'm like the only person doing the fate, so
It would make sense if you got lesser medals and therefore less XP and gold if you join late. So maybe it is a system.
what do the medals mean, lady? Tell me.
I don't know.
Reveal your secrets, bun girl.
Oh, yikes. I'll just go ahead and get a resurrection ready.
I regret this.
I actually kind of like the humor.
I like it. The guy is very likable. He could be awful, and they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job with both of them.
He could, yeah. I wonder. I think I might think this is cringy if I wasn't already playing the game, but because I'm kind of into Final Fantasy, I think I'm being more receptive to this, and I'm like, yeah, the humor's landing for me.
I like the eager beaver type. I think I could dig it. Kind of like the hiccup, how to train your dragon and all that sort of thing. I kind of get into it.
He's
It's
a
a good
little-
characterization.
He's a little whinier though at times.
Yeah.
Hiccup. He's got some Fry from Futurama energy.
Maybe it's gatekeeping. They only want people who are eager and happy in this game. So if you find these too cringy to join the game, they're like, good.
It's filtering. It's a filtering technique. Hi everybody. We recorded this video a little while ago and it got pushed because we've been doing other stuff. Why am I talking to this mic? I don't know. This is a promo for other things we do, and I thought it'd be fun to visually distinguish it from the normal stuff. Anyway, yeah. Hey, I was gonna promote the Clips channel. We've got a Clips channel now. It's at youtube.com/grindinggearclips. You should go subscribe to it. And this is going to be a more timely promotion because we just did a 9-hour stream where we got to Shadowbringers. We were going to reek of champagne at the end of it.
Oh, yeah. No, we'd be soaked.
So, maybe you don't want to watch the whole stream. Maybe you want to relive some of the cooler or more momentous parts of that stream. Well, I'm currently working on, right now. My eyes kind of hurt. I've been editing for a little bit. So, if you want to go see those clips, head on over to the Clips channel, youtube.com/grindinggearclips. Thanks so much for checking that out. And now back to Past Me, where my hair is only slightly shorter, reacting to starter guides with Kyle. Hi, Past Kyle. This is present Garrett saying hi. I hope you're well. This was dumb.
Well, let's just dive right into 3.
He's still wearing that thing.
Oh, they're linear.
Oh, yeah, that's straight
There's
up.
a plot.
Straight up a pickup from the last one.
Let's check your inventory.
Hey,
First things first, let's get you organized. Just click an item, select sort, and voila, nice and tidy.
It doesn't help. Everybody wants me to sort. It doesn't
No,
help.
I don't like it either. The stuff I'd never want to move out of my bag, I've sorted to the bottom right. And I want it to stay there because I never want to do anything with it. It's like my buff foods and my champagne and my party poppers and my glam prisms. I don't want them to ever move anywhere else. I need a right-click lock option, and then I'll use sort. This is the first time I completely disagree with this. Sort is useless.
I use sort in my armory chest all the time. That's okay.
I don't think I knew you could do that.
It puts things by level, so when you're kind of getting rid of old items, you can kind of gravitate them towards the bottom or the top. It's nice.
Dude, really?
Yeah, that's really nice to clean out that thing.
Dude, I seriously didn't know that. This is not a bit. I'm learning this for the first time right now. That's fantastic. I still wish you could. I turn my stuff in for company seals a lot. Do you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here, are you ready for one of my biggest Final Fantasy XIV grievances?
Okay.
Let me do that shit out of my bags. Stop making me go through your terrible specific UI when I'm talking to my company vendor that lets me do that. Let me just crack open my bags while I'm talking to the company dude and right click on it and give it to them. Because then it's just all one big mega list. And it's very hard for me to think of other than how many seals you get for it. I'm shit, what level is this? Do I actually want it? Am I using this for another job? I just want to be able to do it from the normal freaking UI that I look at my gear with.
I can see that. Yeah, I have to put myself back in time a little bit. That system is very A Realm Reborn-y. Actually, I'm not sure when the squadrons and all that start up, but it's a little crusty compared to more modern systems we've been introduced to.
Yeah. It's one of my biggest gripes is just general gear management.
What I hope they also say is that you can never do your inventory right, because if it's too organized, people call you a serial killer. And if it's completely unorganized, people say your bags hurt their soul. There's really no in between.
This is not the starter guide for people that publicly stream their gameplay and have PTSD from that one comment you're still thinking about. You, Kyle Ferguson, are still thinking about.
I have a bird?
You've got a wayward hatchling minion. Just select him and you can have a chocobo chick of your very own to accompany you.
Sweet. I'm going to name him Harold. How does that sound, Harold?
He's endearing.
You seem
I like
good
him.
team.
I would die for him.
Let's bring up your character menu and take a look at the gear in your armory chest.
This is very
If
2020.
you're not sure what to equip, click Recommended Gear to automatically equip your best items.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Recommended gear and...
That is nice.
wow.
Recommended gear is very nice.
Not ideal. Here, I've got a better idea.
we're
let's see how
gonna
you
talk
can
about
beat this
glam?
outfit, but okay.
Are we?
Let's find better gear, and while we're at it, teach you how to win.
I'm a level 15. I think I know a thing or two about winning.
Then that's the perfect level to begin the Hall of the Novice.
I guess you do get a glamour from doing this.
Welcome to the Hall of the Novice.
You get a full set of gear.
Here you can learn the ropes
Yeah.
for your
A lot of that
class
jewelry
and
I feel
earn
like
some
I wore
awesome gear.
forever.
You can find a Hall of the Novice.
Well, the new
NPC
ring comes from this, right?
located in the Adventurers
Brand new ring
Guild
that you
for your
should
starting
keep forever
city.
and ever?
Just look for the
Yeah, I
green
think I
and gold
sold that
sapling
'cause I didn't
symbol
know that.
above their head after you reach level 15. There are unique challenges and rewards in the Hall of the Novice for all 3 roles, tank, DPS, and healer. So if you change classes later, don't forget to come back for some training.
Oh, the
Ready
bunny
to
road
give one
looks
a shot?
cool.
Cue the music.
Oh, yeah, they do.
All right, let's see what this is all about.
I'm gonna be honest, Kyle. I always thought that you just play
Seriously?
Viera because you
One
think they're
enemy?
attractive.
Please,
I never thought
please.
about like their cool
Ow.
factor.
Oh, I get it. Avoid those.
There you go. Ready for a
Are they
few
going to talk
more?
about the delay?
Okay, let's do this.
We'll also
do you mean,
practice
the
engaging
delay?
multiple targets, using a ranged attack, and using
Oh, like when they're painting the ground with the targeting reticule.
Right, and you have to get out of it before it goes off. And even though there's a window where it's still on the ground, well, there's a window where it's not visible, but you're too late because you've already been hit by it. That was one of the big
when
hurdles.
it disappears, if you are still intersecting with it in any way, you will get hit by it.
Right.
However,
That was very
if-
new to me.
Yeah, if you're not intersecting with it when it disappears, you can step right back into it as long as it's not an ongoing effect like it leaves fire on the ground or something.
In the end, I like it more. It makes the game feel more tactical, and it's actually a really good feedback loop if you did it right or not.
combo attacks. Bravo! Now for the final exercise.
Killing birds.
Yep.
Keep it up. Only one enemy left.
Well, if it's anything like the others.
Just remember what you've learned.
This is for you, Harold!
And it took forever as a gladiator. Oh, stylish. Oh,
That was very
This ring
stylish.
helps me gain XP faster.
This guy's gonna make a great
work.
tank.
Now let's check out your brand new gear. Now you look more like a warrior of light.
Yeah.
There's still a lot to learn and discover, and we've got.
All right, this is
ways to
again.
go to
This
get
is
you
once
there.
again very accurate because it's the whole focus is on looking
meant
good.
to do that.
It was true.
This is a very high effort beginner series. I thought I mean we are covering the fundamentals, but I didn't think they were going to stick like so closely in game to what you actually do in your starting experience. Like I've done everything that they talk about here, except for know that you got medals from Fates and ever use the organized gear button because I don't like it.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. You could even watch these as you go and have questions. It's almost like they knew they had an influx of players.
2, 3, 4.
Doing all these squadron emotes.
999. 1,000.
Still not done with mine.
What's going on here?
The deep cut.
Yeah, we're just buffing up to prepare for some pretty major MSQs.
Well, seems like you've made a lot of progress in the story through your main scenario quests. Now, how about we take what you've learned at Hall of the Novice and try
She
out
has
your
real.
first
I'm about to
dungeon?
get on a ride at Disney Energy.
Love that.
Yeah, she does.
All right, Harold. You are my everything.
Well, that warms my heart.
I want to go hug a dog.
Let's head over to the dungeon entrance. Now, to tackle a dungeon, we'll need 4 adventurers.
But look, I'm a lone wolf, all right? I fly solo.
Trust me, learning to be a team player in Final Fantasy XIV will be well worth it. Just use the Duty Finder to begin automatically searching for a party. Select Duty here.
Don't tell me to be
then
social.
Duty Finder to pull up the tab.
Well, you've got the
This is your
support
first
system
time,
now,
so you have the
too.
dungeon
That is
Sastasha
fair.
unlocked.
It's not throughout the whole
Select it
game,
and
though.
wait until
At
a
least not
party
in
is
its
ready
modern
to join.
version.
As you progress, more dungeons will become available, each ready to be explored by a hotshot party.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they avoid bringing up the support system or maybe keep it an afterthought because you want to work people into your system. The more people playing with other players now means a healthier end game.
Yeah, I'm just making fun of them telling me to be social.
Party of adventurers.
I have a lot of antisocial
You
friends.
can use your Duty Finder to play
Sure.
with your friends,
Which is
or to form a party with
counterintuitive
available
by nature,
players, like
but-
we are now. Or try the Duty Support
that's a good
system
dungeon.
to play with a group of NPCs. Each
There we
party
go.
member
This
brings
UI.
important skills from their
This
role.
is controller.
There are damage dealing or DPS classes who take down enemies.
It's
as
a little
quickly as
scary
possible.
looking from the outside,
There
certainly
are
as a
tanks
computer
like
player,
you
but
who are built to take as much
It
damage
works.
as you throw at them.
Well, I don't
while
think
keeping
PC
enemies
UI
away
would
from
work
their
well
party.
for a controller,
And
so
No.
healers.
it's cool to know that it's
Support
that
the
different.
party by keeping everyone alive and kicking. Time to shine.
Look at those enemy
are they really
crabs.
going to do it all?
Yeah.
goes on about how you can skip this cutscene.
Looks like we have a black mage and a
It's
dragoon
worth showing
joining
off.
as our
It's not
DPS
something
players.
I'm used to from WoW. All I get is like an artistic loading screen.
Remember, Kaz, as a tank, your job is to divert the enemy's attention and soak up their attacks. That way the healer,
it's our
yours
server.
truly, can hang back and keep everyone alive, while our dragoon
Oh, the
and
coral.
black mage
It's a
use
coral
their skills
cow.
as DPS to do some serious damage. Each of you has an important role during combat, so remember to work together.
They make the game look good.
Yeah, that was a solid display.
All right.
It's a lot of
Show 'em
hidden
how it's
UI,
done.
really. It's just doing a lot of heavy lifting.
You sure about this?
You've got it. Provoke it to draw its attention away from us.
Okay, you got it.
He was about to stand in it.
Enemy reinforcements. Hold their attention while we take them down.
I need a bunch of asterisks here. It's like, but not if they don't have a threat table,
it
or not
worked.
if they're not targetable.
Or if you burn the boss too fast, you've never actually seen those
Well
ads
done.
happen.
Yeah.
When taking part in group content, any loot
How to
found in
deal with
treasure
the
coffers
rogue
will
that
be
runs
added
ahead
to
of
the loot
everybody
list
and
on the
pulls
bottom right.
everything.
You know,
Each character
yeah, we don't
will
wanna
roll
scare
either
'em off
need,
yet.
Greed or pass, and the loot will be distributed automatically to the player who rolls the highest number. If the loot's designated for your class, you can roll need. Greed can be rolled if the loot isn't designated for your class.
As in the
but you
ancient
want
times,
a chance
but
to receive it anyway.
An overwhelming
Or you
thought.
can pass if you don't want the item. Let's see what your party's
What's the olden times?
How need and greed and the
Whoa, you're
dice rolls in the
luck.
background
Since
work.
the loot's designated for your class, you can roll need to claim them.
I guess you
Looks
might
like
need to know that
someone
as your
isn't
first
such a lone
MMO.
wolf after all.
Yeah, well,
Turns out life
I mean,
is a lot easier when
14
you're
does a
part
good
of a
job
pack.
with it because you can't roll need on stuff that isn't for you. But
Right.
yeah, it is good to know that. And I still dude, we still get to the end of stuff, and I'm like, guys, are we needing on like music and minions? Like, what are we doing? What's the etiquette here?
Moving on to Trial by Fire.
Oof, you're a little well done, huh?
We may have rushed into a trial a bit too quickly, but we're about to try again. It's fine.
Wow, taking
Okay.
on bosses with a group already? Well, luckily, I have plenty of advice for just such an occasion.
Oh, don't worry. We've got a plan. You mind opening up that portal thing you're always opening?
Oh, very exciting.
We take on effort in the Bowl of Embers. Me,
I was wondering what they were
White
gonna
Mage,
show.
The ninja and the summoner.
It's your first trial.
And it's such a handsome trial. It started to show off what the game was capable
but
of.
Now we know what to do.
It's such a boss. It's like boss AF, classic video game
Yeah.
boss
Like the
arena.
dungeons, each of us has an important role to play. As the tank, I hold Ifrit's attention to soak up as much damage as I can, while our DPS members chip away at his health.
Well, he's leveling up because now he's taking us through
Final blow.
the tutorial.
Right.
Sorry, as someone who
Oh.
enjoys
Harm's way.
marketing and
Keep us
storytelling
alive.
and marketing, this is very clever.
We thought Ifrit was our main target, but we realized the infernal nail he spawned.
And he goes on about the nail. Yeah, you gotta look for other
Smart
targets.
ways. Trials vary greatly, each with their own mechanics, which require a keen eye.
Then, I hold his attention while the team avoids his new area of effect attacks.
Dodging AoEs? Very impressive.
Is it?
Over the course of the battle, the shared limit break.
Babying him a little too
has
much
been
there.
filling up. We didn't notice it last
I'll take the
time, but
flattery.
we're ready. Once the limit break gauge is filled, it's the perfect time for our melee DPS, the ninja, to
Okay.
use their LB.
I was about to say, I'm
and
like,
take
are you
the
about to
boss
say
down
the
with
tank should use the limit break? Because I don't even have that shit on my bars. GG. Now, if this was realistic, everyone would already be gone before they could do
Running for it.
commendations.
No, get your command. Get your command. Get back here.
Looks like your exploits have drawn some attention, and you've been invited to join a grand company of your choice. Either the Immortal Flames in Ul'dah, the Twin Adders in Gridania, or the Maelstrom
I guess
in
this is worth going
Linsalamissa.
over.
It's really
Grand
going in order of
companies
how
are
you
a
play the
great
damn
way
game.
to further customize
Yeah.
your character. Unlocking unique gear, special items, and even the ability to ride mounts. On that note, you might want to check out that special quest.
That's one people miss.
That's a
for
great
sure.
tip.
Joke
Yeah,
about
I
that?
got my mount
Here
way
I come.
late because of that.
I've never been more proud. And look, your first mount.
Yep, meet Gerald. He's Harold's new big brother. Say hi, Gerald. Whoa, back soon, Harold!
Mine is named Bananas, and I love it.
What's
I named
living
mine
in an
after a
egg
tire
like?
brand.
Bridgestone?
Toyo.
Oh, that's a cute name. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. So what'd they miss? Did they miss anything?
Let's see. Well, I believe there's a bonus video that closes this
really?
out. If you scroll down to the end of the beginning, it says watch now. I don't know what this is. I think it might just be, look at this. It's a secret post-credit scene, Kyle. They're going to build the starter guide MCU.
Has to look forward in the free trial and beyond. Ooh.
So we're going from trying to help you play the game to marketing to you so that you pay for it.
I mean, there's a lot in that free trial. You know, they kind of earned it at that point.
Why are they on a red chocobo, Kyle? I'm very concerned.
Because
My
she's
little tank has hit level
epic.
30 and already unlocked his first job? Come on, Mayra, don't cry. You promised.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, it only gets
They
better
finally
from
mentioned
here.
crying.
We're coming.
Whoa.
Run for your life.
I get one.
Same way I did. By recruiting your friends.
Recruiting your friends.
Really?
recruit
no.
a friend.
Straight up.
You
Hey,
don't
Kyle,
cry.
you want to join Amway?
You've come so
Yeah.
far. You created a character and started your path on the MSQ,
Not a cult.
battled in fates, and earned fantastic loot in
So this
dungeons
whole
and
thing is so
trials
she can
using
get a
the
recruit a
Doomfinder.
friend?
And you've only just started. The whole world
Hey,
of
if you
Final
listen to my
Fantasy
timeshare
14 Online
pitch,
is
you
still
can stay
ahead of
here
you.
for free.
You could continue your adventure as a paladin, or unlock the other classes for a completely different approach to the game. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's chocobo racing and mini games at the Gold
Gotta bring that
Saucer.
up.
You can
All
learn
the
to
things
craft your
that
own weapons,
some
potions,
people are
and
going to get
armor
real
as
mad
a
if we do
simple
instead of the
battle.
MSQ.
Oh, and you haven't even seen much of the world yet, like or and then you get to join the of the and fight the old and La and the story
Oh, they
of
said
the
La Habra there.
lore.
Yeah, she
I don't
said
wanna spoil
Silence
it for
of
you,
Seven
but it is
Dawn.
quite the ride. Oh, speaking of which,
That's cute.
Yes,
That's
please.
great.
Okay,
That's really
just
cute.
one quick ride. I'll be right back, you two.
don't worry, they'll snap out of it soon enough. Hold on tight.
Woo! So, what
Also
am I gonna get
accurate,
the heavens toward?
except it'll be
One
you
step at a
looking
time,
at
big guy.
whatever
Oh man,
playable
I can't
characters
wait to
you're
recruit a
hot
friend.
on.
And I saw there's a side quest where I have to deliver cookies. Are those cookies up for grabs or what? And I saw some people right now.
You too can be a part of this adventure.
This is a pretty accurate representation of what it's like to listen to other people try and sell you on this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good piece of marketing.
Oh, well done.
Legitimately, like it's well written, and the end here is really the only part that feels like marketing. Like this is clearly this part 6 here. This is, hey, look at all the cool stuff you get to do if you subscribe. If you get past the free trial, Kyle.
Yeah, recruit a friend campaign.
Yeah, but even that, again, have I mentioned that I'm about to wrap up at Digital Marketing Masters? I'm a little nerdy about this kind of stuff. This is very well done.
It was endearing.
They know
they were cute.
They know their audience. Although to a certain point, I would say, like, I kind of feel like this is written for, like, I find it funny because I'm playing. So they're definitely writing with a meta knowledge of what the Final Fantasy XIV community, at least parts of it, are like. Like, that spoiler joke really landed for me. That's so...
That was cute. What does this stuff look like? The game manual? Okay, so then we get some menus here, basic controls. It's thick. It's thick. This isn't quite...
Yeah,
is that the same cat girl?
Oh God, look at that on the. Oh, it is the same cat girl. That is the same cat girl because it's got the Hot Topic pleated skirt going on. Yeah, that's thick. That's thick. But those are good videos, man. Most of that would have legitimately helped me if I had watched it before I started playing.
What does their recruit a friend look like? Oh, it takes you to the
Takes
the
you
older
straight
site.
Yeah, I've never looked into any of this stuff.
Man, I should have done this to you.
You should have.
Oh, the crazy dragon with the spinny disc is part of
What?
this?
Kyle, I feel like this is the moment, by the way, we became walking advertisements for this game.
When we're trying to hawk their wares
This
for them,
moment right
yes,
here, yeah.
yes. When we want 5 gold chocobo feathers, yes, we have.
What does a
problem.
chocobo feather get you?
Oh, it's based on how long they're subscribed. So don't just get them in. If they stay for a certain number of days, you unlock more stuff and can unlock more things. So you spend your chocobo feathers to get mounts.
Why didn't I do this with Katie?
Right? Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Did Katie buy the game? Is she still in the free trial? Still do it.
She bought it because she started playing when the server, like you had to buy it to play because the free trials were turned off. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she bought the starter. I think the starter edition that includes Shadowbringers.
I can do this to Kristen. There's still time. She's on the free trial.
There's still time. But hey, what do you want us to react to next? Everything can't be Joe Cat. So let us know below what you want us to react to. Be preferable if it wasn't like an hour-plus long documentary. You know the one you keep suggesting. You know the one. We'll see you real soon. And until next time, GG.